This cake is made with a tasty fill pan similar to a tunnel cake, and it actually creates a heart in the center of your cake. I know that sounds a bit intimidating, but I will walk you through every single step and take you all the way through the process. Before I can bake my cake, I want to make sure to get a few things ready. So make sure to preheat your oven to 350 degrees, get all of your ingredients to room temperature, and prepare your pans. Let me quickly talk through these pans. The set comes with 2 different pans. This is the bottom, it's the taller of the two, and it actually has a ridge on the inside. I'll talk a little more about this once we start stacking, but using a little Bake Easy spray, I just want to spray the pan completely so the cake doesn't stick. Okay, and now we can start mixing our cake. For the exact amounts of all these ingredients, look below, but I'm going to start building them. It's a one dump kind of cake, so everything just goes right into your bowl. So now I'm going to start mixing. You want to mix on low for 30 seconds, scrape your bowl, and then increase the speed to medium and beat for an additional 2 minutes. My batter is mixed and ready to go into my pan. So although these pans are different sizes, you're going to evenly fill them, so just add about half of the batter to one and half of the batter to the other. You want to make sure to evenly smooth out your cake batter and make sure it's completely covering the ridge inside the pan. My cake's baked in a 350-degree oven for about 35 minutes. I took a toothpick, inserted it right down the center, and it came out clean, so they were ready to come out. I put them on cooling grids and let them cool in the pan for about 10 minutes, and then I flip them out and let them cool the rest of the way, which takes about an hour. So while they're cooling completely, I'm going to make my strawberry sauce and then go on to making my buttercream. So here's how we do it. In a small saucepan over medium-low heat, add your water and salt. Then add your strawberries, and as they cook, slowly mash them. Cook them, stirring frequently until they've reduced to about a quarter cup of liquid. You're then going to want to let your strawberries cool completely. This delicious strawberry icing starts out just like a traditional buttercream. In my bowl, I have butter and shortening, check below for the amounts, and then I'm going to add my vanilla extract and my confectioner's sugar about a half a cup at a time. Now that I've added the rest of my confectioner's sugar, I'm going to scrape the sides of my bowl and start adding my strawberries. It's been about an hour and my cakes are completely cooled, but I want to show you a trick about how to remove the crown from the top of your cake. I actually put my cakes back into my cake pans, and using a serrated knife, I'm just going to cut the top off using the pan as a guide. This way it's nice and level. Once I completely remove the crown, I'm going to take a cake board and gently slide it off, and then take another cake board and flip out my cake. And as you can see, it's nice and level. I'm going to repeat this process again with the bottom. Now we are ready to stack and assemble our cake. Now it's time to fill the center. So this is the bottom of the cake. I know it's the bottom because the indent is a little larger or a little deeper than the top. I'm actually going to fill this all the way to the top of the nub. You don't want to go over the nub or you're not going to see your beautiful heart. I put my icing in a disposable decorating bag just to make things a little easier. Snip the tip and fill this all the way up, spreading it with a spatula. Now for the part that everyone is super intimidated about, actually stacking the cakes. So this is my bottom, this is my top. I'm going to flip it on top. Don't be concerned, this icing is super sturdy. It's not going to ooze out everywhere, and we'll just do this in one fluid motion. You ready? Taking my top, and I want to line up the sides, and 1, 2, 3, flip. If it's uneven, just use your hands and gently push them back together. just like that. And that's it, not that intimidating or scary. I'm going to now smooth ice the outside of my cake completely with the rest of my buttercream. And then it's going to go into the refrigerator for about 30 minutes or until the icing is firm. My cake has been in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes. I just want my icing to be firm to the touch. Now I'm going to add my gooey drippy ganache on top. To make this ganache, just click on the video up here and I'll show you step by step. I'm going to take my cool ganache, pour it all over the top, and spread it with a spatula. The last thing I need to do is dip my strawberry and put it right on top. Now for the moment of truth, cutting into the cake and seeing that beautiful heart in the center. So here we go. Carefully. And there it is. You can see the beautiful heart in the center. Everyone will be super surprised and super pleased with their cake. So that's it. That is how you assemble and decorate this beautiful tasty fill cake. For more inspiration on Valentine's Day, visit wilton.com and please comment below and let us know what you think of this video. And if you would like the link to this project, it is also down below.